Hey guys, it's Jen.
And Elle.
So, as you've noticed, we haven't posted in probably close to 2 months since I had my surgery. Um, we've had some pretty big life changes going on, and unfortunately, it's taken up a lot of our time.
I just want to give you guys an update. It's kind of why things have lagged a little bit. We had great plans to post every week, and we have all these videos that we want to do, but with COVID happening, and then like she said, with her surgery, and then unfortunately her dad had surgery with complications, and then I had to be a grown up.
She had to go get a job.
I had to go get a job, other than what I used to work. And I work nights now, so I'm not home 5 days a week at night. And then I sleep all day long and literally get up and go to work. So it's been a little different of a schedule for us, a different lifestyle, some changes, and then between that and just having to keep up a household at the same time, we've been a little overwhelmed and overworked.
So just to give some insight on what happened since my surgery, after my surgery, I had complications. Not severe, but my healing didn't go as fast as it normally would.
Because you old.
Because I'm old. I'm only 35. God.
Yeah.
But I still can't go back to work at the hardware store yet. And we're in November right now, so and my surgery was September, and it was only supposed to be a 2 to 3 week healing time.
That's supposed to be a month, but
yeah, and so I just didn't heal as fast. And the surgery unfortunately didn't work to fix the issue that it was supposed to fix.
And it worked to the extent that they had hoped.
Correct. So it looks like I'll be gearing up for another surgery
in the new year.
Yeah, and then Dad had his own surgery and had some heart issues during that time and had an infection and
ended up in the hospital for a few days. And of course, at the time I had already started my new job and I was working nights, and with COVID, no one's allowed to stay with anybody at hospitals right now.
So when I had to take him to the hospital, to the ER, because he had a fever after 2 days following his surgery was October 29th. 2 days after that, I had to rush him to the ER. I had to just drop him off. I wasn't, I literally got him out of the car. They took him. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. I didn't get a chance to say I love you. He was there and he was gone.
It's just, it's been a big change with COVID. I'm sure most people know, but I guess we don't really too much realize some things until something, I guess, a little scary, because, Pa is older. He is 85, so things like this can go different directions, and then knowing that you're dropping them off, but you can't do anything. You're literally stuck.
Well, and COVID, the hospital was so packed because here in Sacramento, our COVID rate is spiked again. And in this time, in October when I took him up, the hospitals were full. Dad was actually in the ER for 2 days before they were able to get him into
an
actual room, and they had to put him on the maternity ward.
Yeah, he got to see some cool babies.
Yeah. The only good thing about that was his doctor also delivers babies, so she was up there delivering babies, walked past his room and was like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" But yeah, it was scary because you can ask Elaine. The night Dad went to the hospital, I called every 2 hours to get an update on him.
That was hard.
The doctors hated me by morning time. I stayed up all night until 6 o'clock in the morning, calling every 2 hours to get an update on Dad.
Yeah.
Because we lost Mom just 2 years ago, so the thought of losing Dad was horrendous.
Things go the wrong way. And 2 years ago, when we had Ma, I stayed for an entire week with her in the hospital, from literally the time we got to it and when she left. I was there the entire time. I never left. I think I left once to go home
because I had to work,
shower, and so she had to work, and I had to come home and take care of things, and then I went straight back. It's definitely a different thing. So it was a little difficult, and I was at work. I couldn't take off. It's not as easy to take off with the job that I have. I work at Amazon, so it's not as easy to just take off. So I did when I worked at the escape room. So it was a little different, a little harder, a little just rocky for us. And then he had to deal with once he came home. He had special instructions and things he had to get done. And then, my job we're in was called peak season. And so we're so busy. Instead of working 4 days, I work 5 days. And instead of working 10 hours, I work 11 hours. So life has been crazy here. Running our small little farm that we have, and her working and me working.
Yeah, literally, the second Elaine comes to bed, the second she gets in bed, I snuggle for about 15 minutes, and then I'm up and out the door to go to work.
Yeah.
So,
rough.
Our marriage is taking a hit because we don't spend time together right now.
Not in a bad way. Don't take it in a negative. It's a change.
Yeah.
It's a change that we're not used to. So we unfortunately.
I'm used to going to bed with her every night. I'm used to having her there. It amazes me how hard it is to sleep without her.
The nightly routine.
Yeah,
we did.
I don't go to sleep till about 4 a.m. now because I can't go to sleep without her.
She texts me on my breaks and
she'll be like, "Aren't you supposed to be in bed?" Sure, babe.
Why aren't you asleep? Go to bed. Oh, go to bed. But she crashes in the middle of texting me. So it works, I guess. So I help you go to sleep that way, but
it does not work at all. It's horrible. I'm getting 3 hours of sleep a night.
But yeah. So we're just trying to kind of figure out this rocky road now. Like I said, this channel for us is still important. Posting is still important to us. Unfortunately, we just had to put it on a little bit more of a back burner because.
Family comes first,
to
honestly.
make sure, our family is good and taken care of. That we're healthy, we're good, and we're in the right place to be able to do videos, and just give you life updates or silliness or just whatever it is,
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still in school. I got about a month behind following my surgery and the complications in Dad. So I've been scrambling to get caught back up, and I've gotten caught up in 4 of my 5 classes. So I'll accept that.
It's just it's just changes in life. I'm sure everybody, a lot of you understand exactly what we're going through. Are you having your own similar situations? And maybe you feel discouraged. We've felt more, I guess, discouraged in this sense because we had so much high hopes and so many plans. But we have to always realize that it's okay to put some things on the back burner. It doesn't mean we're not going to do them anymore. It just means that we have to focus on the things that are more important. Yeah, and prioritize. And for us, for always, no matter what, family will always be first for us. They're just important because everything else is just materialistic.
I can honestly say before Mom got cancer, I didn't hold that to be true. Yeah. I prioritized a lot of things differently. I prioritized work over family. I prioritized pretty much everything over family. Then Mom got cancer, and I realized how serious it was. And then when she died, I definitely realized how serious prioritizing family is over anything. So I've been trying to break that bad habit, and it's very hard. Anybody who's a workaholic like myself will understand how hard it is.
Yes.
Elaine unfortunately got into a relationship with me not understanding quite how bad of a workaholic I am.
No.
I swamp myself in work even now. Whether it's with projects or things like that, it's to me it's very hard to not work. And so when Mom died, I didn't want to work anymore. I didn't want to do anything anymore. And so now it's I don't know, you just prioritize, and family has to be first for us now.
Yeah, that's what I was always taught growing up, was family is first. I know my parents worked hard, but my parents always made sure that us kids were first in the sense, and that's kind of just how I grew up and how my views are. And my dad was a bit of a workaholic. I won't say he wasn't, but he always made sure it benefited the family. And when it didn't, I know my mom made sure he knew. So, it's just something I grew up with, and I understand it. And I get frustrated with you for it. You know that. But, it's just what it is. And we're growing. And, we'll continue to work on the things that come up in our lives through this crazy pandemic. we've definitely noticed and learned a lot more about each other with me not working for 6 months and then me taking a job where I'm actually gone
More than me.
More than she is.
Which is uncanny.
Yeah, it's so much more uncanny. I mean, granted, I don't have to bring my work home or anything, at least. But when I'm at work, I'm at work. Like, there's no just leisure time, and I can't just chit-chat, and, like, I'm at work. So it's definitely a different pace. It's a different lifestyle, but we will adjust. We will make it work, and don't worry, we will be back with a lot more.
We have about 3 months worth of Snack Crate videos to post, which we have not posted yet. They're coming.
Promise.
Yeah,
slow.
Just slow. A matter of fact, our Halloween Snack Crate box is probably going to debut during Christmas time, so it just is what it is. We just haven't had time to edit them and get them up, but it is coming.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun stuff ahead, a lot of, like, eating challenges. She's not looking forward to the hot ones.
No. And of course we'll be doing all this on, like, my days off, which I have 2 days off a week. So
and then, like,
you can expect hopefully a video a week, if not every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Depends on how things go in life. But we
Sure.
will make sure we will post at least once a month.
Yep.
Until we can get into a groove. We're finally getting into this groove. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So we'll get
Awesome.
there. But just want to give you an update. Let us know what's happening in our lives. I know.
We hope that you guys are all safe, healthy, and that you're mentally doing okay. And if you're not, feel free to reach out to us. We're more than willing to talk to anybody.
Most definitely. Like, we're always here. I mean, you may not know us, we may not know you, but
doesn't matter.
Sometimes you just need someone that doesn't know, and you just want someone to listen. Believe me, I'm happy to listen. She's happy to listen. We may not have, if you don't want our opinions on it, we won't say a word. You can just vent.
You can just vent.
And we'll say, well, I hope you have a good day. And
okay, Bob Ross.
Yes. But until then, you guys stay safe, stay well, and we'll keep you all in our thoughts and prayers. And then till next time, don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Bye guys.
Bye guys.